Good morning, everybody. Sorry, we weren't ready then. We're just a little bit too excited because it is Monday, the 1st of September, and we have got the most incredible brand new launch for you. It is, of course, a fantastic new promotion that we've got running this week, which is School of Craft, Hunkydory School of Craft. So, you know, we're bang on time today. We don't want any lateness. We don't want any messing around in the comments. You've got to be on your best behaviour while you're at school. We have got the best 5 days lined up. We have got crafting classes. We've got inspiring sketch challenges, fun competitions, amazing offers, and a brand new launch every single day. It's mega. And not only that, we might have a little free gift as well. How exciting is this? But we have something that we need to announce, first of all. We have got the wonderful Jess looking after us. Good morning, Jess.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I am excited.
Very excited. But in Demonstration Station, we have a brand new guest. Now, have you seen our promos? Have you seen the videos? Have you seen the posts? Have you guessed correctly who our brand new addition to the Hunkydory team is? Can we say a massive welcome to the fabulous Craig?
Oh my word! This is actually happening.
It's real!
This is, I am actually here. I actually thought about being a rebel and being non-uniform.
Yeah, we talked about that, didn't we?
I thought, no, better not. First day, technically, on show. I thought, let's go. Dress school. First day
do
back.
as you're told.
Well, you see, it's first day back here. I'm still on, like, Scottish school terms with all my friends. They went back a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
But, oh, Anne-Marie, I can't believe this.
It's so exciting.
It's so exciting. First of all, every single person here at Hunkydory, thank you so much because you've had to keep this
Oh my gosh.
secret for
It
so
has
long.
been so hard, so hard. And you know what Dan is like. You know Dan is not the keeper of secrets. And he has done phenomenally well. I'm very impressed with his secret keeping skills because
Someone
it's been...
may have slipped up a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was me. It's been a tricky couple of months.
Yeah, it has, funny enough, as much as I've wanted to shout about it from the rooftops, it has been a lot easier for me because I've taken a big step back from social.
Yeah.
And I've kept really, really quiet. And we've chatted and we've got to this point here. Whereas you guys, as I say, everyone here, especially, you know, yourself and Nat and Amy and Kat and Bex have had to be really quiet. And then you're here, and then at Hobby Maker, the guys at Hobby Maker, how they managed to keep it quiet.
I know, Dave Bradford.
Bradford,
he's as
the
bad
worst.
as Dan, isn't he?
He's the worst. I do have to laugh, though, because there's been times, for instance, one of them, Nigel may have been one of them, going, you know, how many is it that you've got on the creative team now? Who's it on the TV team? And I'm like, I know what you guys are up to. I know what you guys are
trying
up to.
Trying to trick us.
But, do you know what? You know, many people that may know me will know that I am, do you know what? I get to say something that I've never, ever said before.
Oh, this is exciting.
I get to work for my favourite crafting brand in the world.
Yeah, definitely.
And I've never been able to say that before. Now I get to say that. We're what? We're what? Wait, be 17. 15 years I've been crafting Hunkydory.
Yeah.
And when you've seen me elsewhere, I've been flying that flag, even when I shouldn't have been. I was flying that flag.
Yeah.
I've been purchasing, I've been buying, and I've been creating, and now I get to be here with you guys.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's absolutely amazing.
It is.
Absolutely amazing.
Obviously, me and Craig have been friends for a really long time as well, and we've kind of said it's almost like everything's aligned so perfectly for you to actually finally be here. It's just been incredible, and we are so excited to welcome Craig to the team because we know you guys love him. We know how talented he is, so we're just super excited to have you on board. And what an incredible launch we've got for you today as well.
See, when you gave me the schedule just the other week or so, and you're like, by the way, there's your first show. It's like, brilliant, great. By the way, you've got the brand new launch with the gel pen. I'm like, no way. You're giving me the launch with the gel pens. Because these are epic. These are absolutely epic. I kept thinking, you're going to message me, go, by the way, sorry, I made a mistake. No, you don't have the launch. at the gel pens.
No, you've got this.
I do, because there's so much. Don't just think about colouring, which of course you can do, but you can actually, we're going to show you them obviously, Anne-Marie, in demo, but you can blend with them, you know, you can do lots of different form of techniques, you can then do shading, cross-hatching, but there's so much that you can do with them, with kind of the 3 tones that you've got within the set.
Yeah.
They're just brilliant.
Yeah, they are fantastic. They really are fantastic. There is so much love coming in the comments, like so much love. It is wonderful. What I thought we could do is, if you've got any questions for Craig, I'll get Jess to keep an eye out while we're showing you some of the products and things, and we can ask you some questions.
Go for it.
Find out a little bit more about Craig, because obviously we know everything, but you guys might not. You've got some important questions you need to find out. So please do get your questions in for Craig. Fiona has just said, I love the accent. We like his little Scottish quirks. He's got some incredible words, I have to say. Some of the words I'm like, you what? It's very funny. It's very funny.
You're not the only, even a lot, because there's, the thing is as well, there's many here, Anne-Marie, that I've known for years, just briefly, because I was on the Hunkydory design team 12 years ago.
Yeah.
12 years ago, and that's why it's kind of like full circle now. And my very first short period on the design team just prior to that, and then came here at Hunkydory on the design team. Between yourself and Anne gave me the opportunity with the magazines and the Great British Craft Festival, and that was my introduction to the public with you guys. And yeah, it's just like full circle now, and it's just amazing.
It's just fabulous. It's fabulous. It's so exciting. Okay, let's get on with the rest of the show. Shall we take a look at this week's Win It Weekly? This is just the most amazing bundle. Jess, is this right? All of this? So you're going to get your rainbow scissors. Look at £70 this is worth. Your desktop storage. You're going to get your watercolour pencils. You're going to get your 12 purple glue sticks, and you're going to get your metal edge ruler as well. Worth £70.84. We've got 2 lucky winners that are going to get their hands on that this week. Ooh, this is good. Craig might be a master crafter, but what was his worst subject at school? Was it A, science, B, history, or C, maths? I love a question that you can't Google.
That's true. That's true.
This is brilliant. Let us know what you think the answer is, and on Friday's show we're going to announce 2 lucky winners of that incredible school stationery bundle. How exciting. Right, I'm going to just quickly tell you about this as well, this amazing freebie that we have got given away this week. So we thought, you know what, back to school, you're going to get all your bits and pieces. I love a new notebook at the start of September when it's kind of back to school, and this is just the perfect addition to your crafty stash. This is the Hunkydory pen pouch. It is worth £9.99, but you're going to get this free with every order over £20 or more, which is, it's nothing. I can do that with my eyes shut. It is fantastic. So it's got that zip top. It's got a fabulous, it's like a cord fabric at the bottom. And it's got these 2 little tabs at the side. And when you pull those tabs down, it becomes like a little desktop pen pot. But then you can take it back on the go, close it up and take it out and about wherever you're going. It is just fantastic. So that is going to be coming free with every order over £20 or more while stocks last. We blitzed through a quarter of that stock at Hobbymaker yesterday. It was super busy. I don't anticipate this lasting until the end of the week, so please get your orders in and make sure you secure yours while we still have the stock. Okay, we're going to go on to that brand new launch now as well for you. Let's have a look at some of the amazing finished samples. Aren't they fabulous? I absolutely love with like my whole heart these pens. They are just amazing. If you were, I don't know about you, Craig, but when I was at school, because we're a similar age, when I was at school, I used to have loads of gel pens. I loved them. I had the smelly ones, pastel ones.
Oh, the smelly ones.
All of it. I had every single one going. But do you know what? They weren't always the best quality.
No.
They were a bit scratchy.
Yep.
The ink didn't really always flow out. You'd do like a line and you'd have like a white bit where it'd miss and things like that. Not with these bad boys.
Definitely not.
Absolutely not. These are amazing. This is your Prism gel pen set. And
Could be doing anything there, Jess.
oh yeah, we're good at that.
Yeah.
We're good at that. Yeah, we're good at wrong buttons. This is the most incredible packaging. I mean, they literally had me at the packaging. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'll take them.
I'm a sucker for packaging.
Yeah, me too. It is like, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like a book of gel pens. It's just amazing. It is absolutely awesome. You're going to get all 30 of your Prism gel pens in here. So you're going to get 10 of the metallics, 10 glitters, and 10 of these incredible pastels. You can get the pens on their own, £14.99. Look at your diamond price, £13.49. They should be £19.99, I believe. They're, you know, we're already doing a great price on the pens themselves, but there is a bundle, of course, because you know we like to give you education. We don't like to leave you with your products at home, not really sure what you're going to do with them. So we have got the most amazing project book that Stacey has put together for us, which is just jam-packed with tons of projects, lots of ideas, lots of different techniques as well, like techniques that you probably wouldn't have thought that you could do with a gel pen. So that's included in there as well. And these are just amazing. These are your doodle postcards. You have got 16 different designs in here, and you are going to get 4 of each. So you're going to get 64 of these amazing postcards in total. Some of them are just kind of shapes. Some of them are things that you can kind of colour in, like images you can actually colour in. They're just fantastic for having a doodle, having a play. This one's amazing for creating like a mandala effect. They are just so cool to work with, and they are the perfect addition to your gel pens because it's just going to enable you to create all of those cool techniques and effects that you're going to see within the handbook itself. You can, of course, get these on their own as well. These are £5.69 for members, £5.39 for your diamond members there as well. And you know, definitely get another one. I just think for the kids, you know, like I know mine would have an absolute blast colouring these in. I said yesterday at Hobby Maker, as soon as Joseph saw these gel pens, because I took them on holiday with me, I'm not going to lie, they just had a lovely trip to Greece. They didn't actually get used on holiday, because I said this the other day, it's apparently you have to look after your own children on holiday. Your husband doesn't. So I didn't get.
Sorry?
Your husband doesn't have to look after your own children on holiday. It's just me.
Ah.
Yeah, he did crossword puzzles, read books, listened to music.
Okay.
Whereas me, I was watching the children 24/7. So my gel pens didn't even come out of my bag. But Joseph saw these and he was like, "Oh, can I have some of these?" I was like, "Sure." Just in love. If you've got kids that are into kind of drawing, doodling, colouring, even just for school, it is absolutely fantastic. So your bundle price is £25.97. It's saving you £8 on there. So you're getting your handbook, your project book for free, and you're getting some money off your postcards as well. And you're going to get that amazing pencil pouch as well. So if you take the cost of that off, because that's £10 pretty much, you're paying like £14, £15 something for these, which is insane.
That's unreal.
Isn't it?
That's unreal.
So absolutely crazy talk. Let me show you some of the cards before we head over to Craig for his very first demonstration. So exciting. You can, of course, on the hub as well, grab yourself a colour chart. You can just print this out. You can see all the amazing colours on there. I mean, Craig will show us some colouring in anyway when we get to that, so don't worry. But look at some of the makes because they're just fabulous. Look at this with the metallics on there. This one, I did this one for the handbook actually, and I absolutely loved putting this together. So just using a couple of colours. It's hard to see, but you can actually create a gradient blend within the lines. This one as well, we did a version of this at Hobby Maker yesterday. Oh, I just love the doodling. Yeah. It's like my favourite thing ever. This one as well, just doing your kind of hand lettering, using them with your masks. So draw around all those masks and stencils you've got at home, and you can be colouring those in. This one is on parchment, so using our parchment sentiments, you can see we've just kind of highlighted around there, so they will dry on your parchment. It takes a little bit longer than it does on cardstock. We've got stamping and colouring in with them. This one's, I love this, it's so simple, But this is what you use a lot of gel pens for, is that kind of stitching and doodling and things. I love this that Stacey did. Look at the dots on there. It is just wonderful. And then we've got
pointillism.
Pointillism, yeah. And then this one here with your peel-offs as well. And then the embossing folder in the background here. So emboss your cardstock, turn it over and then colour into the grooves with your gel pens. It kind of gives you that area to get into. You've got a groove that you can't go out of. It's just wonderful. We do have a few other little bits and pieces as well. I love this from Kim. This is so cute, and this is adorable. Using those.
That.
You did do that.
I forgot to put it on a card though.
Yeah, it's kind of what we do, Craig. This one, I just did that one in the green room yesterday. I was just having a play, and then that's all of those like little doodles that are featured in the handbook as well. It is just, they're fabulous. You will absolutely love them. Craig,
yes.
Are you ready?
I think so anyway.
Yeah.
Shall we, to start with, because I do have a full demo just shortly, shall we have a little bit of a play and just show you, because as you've seen with what Anne-Marie was showing with the sample, whether it's your white card, whether it's your black card, your craft card, some of them look better than others on specific cardstocks as well, whether it's your vellums, of course, lots of different mediums. I wouldn't necessarily say you're going to go over onto a coated cardstock, but any of your matte kind of cardstock. Saying that though, your little books,
Yes.
massive fan of little books. I could sit for hours and just cut out. But then what about going in with the gel pens as well?
Yeah.
Creating that little accent as well. Lots and lots that you can do. So let's bring in, I've just got some Inkme card, I've got some matte black card, I've got some craft card. Also just point out as well, within the sneak peeks over the last, week or so, I did have to bring Anne-Marie's favourite thing. Now, can I just say, we are very good friends, so I take no offence in this. Anne-Marie doesn't like this watch. Says it's a tacky watch, which it is, and that's why I like it.
That's why you like it, it's fine.
And I think I've become well known now for just this watch alone,
I
so
think
the watch has to come.
That was what gave it away in the video.
It was.
It wasn't the Scottish socks or the plaid.
Nope, or the cup.
It was, or the cup. No, it was just the watch.
It was the watch.
Yeah.
So yes, it is back on purpose. But yeah, now look at these ones here. One of the absolute main things I love these, Anne-Marie, when we think about cardstock, you know how some people will say, what is kind of that cut-off between paper and card?
Yes.
Within these ones, you've kind of got that idea as well when it comes to the gel. When is that point of where liquid becomes gel?
Yeah.
And there's many, many brands out there where the gel itself is just into the realm of being called a gel, which is absolutely fine. But these are really jelly, if that's even a word, when describing the gel pens. What I mean by that is it's not going to bleed out. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to then start to fuzz at the side as you're drawing, because it's a natural coloured gel. It's great just to hold if you're going into your emboss, deboss, whatever. But you have got your three kinds within here. So you do have your beautiful, beautiful glitter. You do have your pastels, and then you've also got your metallics as well. And I mean, that's just beauty. An absolute beauty. Great to look at, but to actually be using.
Do you have a favourite out of the three?
So usually, I'm a massive, massive fan of pastels.
Okay.
So usually you would think I would go for the pastels. I'm not much for glitter, but I love the glitters.
I love the metallics.
Absolutely love. Do you like that? Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it?
They are, even when it comes to the black. Also, the other thing as well, it's not just like, your ballpoint pen, like your Bic pens and that. It's not like a nib like that. You've got that elongated nib. So therefore, if you are going to be doing bits, I was having a play as well, like with pointillism.
Oh, nice.
You get that real, real fineness. You get the smallest of dots. If you want it a little larger, just hold it on your cardstock that little bit longer. But because you've got that elongated nib, absolutely brilliant. But even just going on, now you can go back and forwards. Personally for me, any sort of colour in Anne-Marie, I always like to go in circular motions, start to build that one up. You tend to find you get a little bit more of a bigger and better surface by going in that circular motions. I'm going to hold that just for a second, do a couple of bits of colour in with a couple of others before I actually show you, because then we can go into the metallics. I mean, this gorgeous purple
It's
is
lush, isn't it?
exceptional. It really, really is. So whether you're going in with your stamps, then you can colour in with them as well. As we said at the start, and we'll show you towards the end or at some point, you can do bits of watercolour in with them as well. That's in going in. Let's go in with one of the pastels as well. Just so you can see, pure on white, you do get that full, intense glitter. You do get that incredible metallic, but then you've also then got that gorgeous, strong pastel. Layer up if you want to. So if you want it deeper, biggest bit of advice I can give you that I found, if I was to go back over that right now, Anne-Marie, because it's a gel, I might start to pull away at the actual colour. Leave it a few moments, let that dry, go back in over the top, and then you can start to build up. Now, I don't know if I've coloured them big enough that would, oh, look at that black. Getting that like shimmer within
so
the
fabulous.
Black. That one being your metallic, and the colours are exceptional. There's just so many words: beautiful, exceptional, incredible.
All the words.
All the words. But then you can think of things such as just handwriting with them. Imagine your Christmas cards going in, handwriting with them if you want. You know, we could go in with Merry Christmas and simple handwriting.
But if you do like your brush lettering kind of thing, you can create that same effect.
You can. You absolutely can. And then that's just even just going in with the silver there.
The silver on black is
absolutely burst. So if you want to go in with your little accents as well, for instance, if you want to do little snowflakes or little dots, so you can go in. So that is like your smallest dot. But I was saying, if you want to start to go bigger, then of course you can do that. Now that's the gold. Now the tiny dots aren't going to show off too much within the dot of the gold. But if I start to then colour circular motions again, you can do what is within that booklet as well, you know, where you've got, if I just bring in a reference what I was meaning, that Anne-Marie was showing you, you have got this for ideas as well. So postcards, Anne-Marie was showing you, the stamps that you've got are freehand as well. You just go in freehand, lots of different ways that you can recreate. Great for if you do your Zentangling or Santangling. Go in with them, of course, you can use them. That's just your white and then your black. I'm going to do another one when it comes to, let's go in here, that gorgeous orangey copper as well. So we're going to build that one up like so, colouring in. And whether it's a larger image, a smaller image, I've got some that will colour in just shortly as well, doesn't actually take long.
No.
But there's your metallics.
Love.
And I'm doing in on the black because that's going to show it off really well. However, don't think that you can't use them on a white. You're going to get maybe a bit more of an intensity with the white being that backdrop. You can absolutely use them on your different ones. And then, of course, you've got your craft. Craft, you might find there's some colours that show better than other. Then this is where you can then just start to have a play. Let's go in, even just go in with the blue on the craft. If I start to go in, I'm just going to then colour in a little section, because what we want to see within this one is the fact that even although it's blue, even although it's craft card, you don't lose that sparkle. It's still burst through. It's incredibly smooth. So if you're someone that doesn't like that feeling of glitter, don't worry, because you don't feel it at all. But then even as that just dries that little bit more, you can then start to colour in just on your white, your black, and then of course you've got your craft. But what about blending? Because you can blend with them as well. So we'll do a bit of blending.
Yes.
This is just one of the stamps. Over time, I will get familiar with the names of all the stamps that are on the Hunkydory website.
I never know the names.
I like this one. And if we go in, you know, you can mix different colours if you want. But let's go in with the glitter, and let's go in with the pastel. Because these are two different. It's a good way to show how you can blend. The way that I like to do it is, I'll tend to look at the two that I'm using. You can use a couple if you want, but I like to look at the two that I'm going to be using.
Yeah.
And then I'll go in with the darkest one first.
Okay.
So the darkest tone, and then I'm just going to go in, and this is the Ink Me cardstock, so it's lovely and smooth. And this is the prime example that shows that it doesn't take long to build up. everyone as well, you've got that bit of translucity to them. So even although you've got the highlight details within the petals, you still start to see that shade and line come through as well. And then get to a point, and then when you're familiar with the Prism alcohol markers, where you start to just blend into each other, that's all that I'm doing. I'm just crossing over into that shade before, and then we're just going to then finish that off, work my way around, and then that is, keeping in mind, that's a glitter and the pastel. So you don't have to use glitter and glitter, and metallic and metallic.
Mix your finishes.
You can mix them together, and then if I want to go in that little bit further, we can do that. Let me just do this one as well, just to show you how they look together. Working our way in. I think in the stamps that you've got at home, and the one that I've not tried yet, and you were showing, and you actually done it yesterday, is with your stencils.
Oh, yeah.
What a great way to use them.
Isn't it? Because, you know, I know myself, I've got loads.
Yeah.
You know, and it's primarily kind of inks. Obviously, we've brought the paste recently, which gives you another way of using them. But now we can kind of draw around them with our gel pens. It's just another way of using what we've got in our stash.
Absolutely. And things such as your stencils, as you say, even if you draw around them with the black glitter gel pen, and then colouring on that one, what a great way to be using them as well.
Definitely.
When you really start to think of how you can start to use them in either the simplest ways or maybe ways that you wouldn't necessarily think of, like blending two of them in together.
Can you
see that?
lift up a little bit so we can... there we go. People are just struggling to see that. Wow, look at that. Beautiful.
There we are. So you're getting that lovely mix of them both. As I said, doesn't mean you can't just do the two of them.
No.
You want to do three colours, you can do that as well.
You can really go to town, can't you?
Shall I just take this in as well? Your vellum?
Yes, please.
We'll just keep, like say, in the next section we do have a demo that we're going to do, but I think it's also worthwhile just showing how
so good,
you can start to use these
Yeah.
on the vellums and embossing folders that we've got there. Set that one to the side. Let's go in with decisions.
All the choices.
All the choices. Let's go in. I've done glitter a couple of times. Let's go in with this gorgeous one. Now you do have as well all of the names in here as well. Another thing that I found, of course, as being a customer for many years, but certainly recently, how much time and effort, certainly Stacey and all of you put into the books, because they really are a helping hand. It's great having the shows to go back to, but sometimes you just want the pictures, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
You want the pictures, you've got the names, and then this is where you can choose deboss or emboss.
Yes.
Either, I've just thought, what about doing both?
Ooh,
do
that would
one
be
side
cool.
maybe like one colour and shade, and then the other.
Because you'd get a kind of muted effect on one side, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. So if I go in, this one being the animal print, so if I turn that one around, let me put just a little bit, there we go. And then you've got that guided line. So all that you need to do is just follow in that guided line.
So good, isn't it? It reminds me of, you know, when you used to get those like black and white kind of printed pictures, and it was almost like a velvet kind of.
I didn't like the feel of that.
No, I didn't like the feel of it. But when you coloured in, you were in a groove, weren't you?
Yes, you
know,
were. Yeah.
Like you'd get like 4 coloured pens with it, wouldn't you? Like none of the colours you actually needed.
Nope.
But you couldn't really go out the lines, and it's a bit like this with your embossing folders, isn't it? You've got that groove, and you just get in it. It's so good.
We love getting in the groove.
We do.
We love getting in the groove. You certainly do. Or it's kind of similar to what I call the heat emboss.
Yes.
It's like the bumper bars. That's what I call them. If you go bowling, and you put the bumper bars up. Not that I do.
No, it's not for me. It's not good for my nails, bowling.
I don't have that worry. I'm more worried about my watch when it comes to the bowling ball. If we ever go bowling, you'll probably try and roll over my watch with the ball, won't you? But look at that. It's when I say a dream to colour, because they're so smooth.
Yeah. The application is seamless, isn't it?
And not even, and and it might be, I was about to say, a little bit harder here. There isn't a hint here. There's no scratching.
No.
Sometimes you find with a vellum
Yeah.
and a metal nib.
And it's the worst noise, isn't it? You can feel it in the pen. It's horrible. But no, you just don't get that with these pens at all.
You don't. And then what about as well, there's nothing stopping you, and this is a good medium to do this on. If we go in, and then we can start,
Ooh.
I'm just going to take a little bit of that water off, we can start to blend that one out with the colour. So you can start to get different intensities. And if you do that with the glitter, please don't think that you're going to lose out on the glitter. You won't.
You're just spreading it around.
You're just spreading it around. You're not going to be diluting it whatsoever. Leaving that a sec, so got a little bit more water, but it goes to show how you can start to blend in. And then actually, while I'm here, this is just a good way to show as well. That's that same rose. And I've just done heat emboss. Now you can either, what I was doing at home, but vellum, if you've got a little bit of scrap vellum, is a good way to do this. So I'm just going to use just either a little bit of vellum and just scribble there, or something like your silicone matte, give it a nice little colour over. You sometimes find, and I find it, you don't always get a nice coverage on the glass matte.
Yeah, the ink doesn't want to come out, does it?
Doesn't want to come out. And this will completely wipe off because it's your heat-proof craft mat, so don't ever worry about that.
It's just got that grip, hasn't it, for the pen with the silicone?
It has, absolutely. So either way, you can either pick it up if you've got a little bit of scrap when it comes to your vellum. But look at that, going in and just blending that out. You can take a little bit of that excess water and then pull that one out, and I can intensify that more if I wanted to, leave that a little bit longer, then add a little bit extra colour, add another colour if I wanted to, blend them together, but just to show you as well, so picking it up on your craft mat, as long as it's not a porous surface, as long as it's got that nice smoothness to it, you can then go in, take that little bit excess off there as well, and then start to colour. And then
it's so delicate, isn't it? It's beautiful.
That's exactly what it is, isn't it? It is so delicate. And as you can imagine, I don't know, what's this, 5 things that I've done so far?
Yeah.
And even then, it's just very, very briefly, just to give you the idea of what you can do. Because if you've just joined, you may think, oh, well, he's just using an ink pad to paint with, or a water-based pen. It's not. These are gel pens. They're in gel pens. You're still going to get that metallic coming through if you're using a metallic pen. Still going to use the glitter. Let's just show you actually.
It looks so good on that stamped image done like that.
It's really nice. It really is delicate. That's exactly the word for sure. But if I bring in the red, the glitter, I'm just going to do it on here. Going back to what I was saying before, you're not going to lose any of that glitter. You're not diluting it whatsoever. You're still going to be able to blend. So if I'm just going to take some of that off my hand, pick that up, let's go in here and then start to pull that one out. Now I will say, because I've gone in with the water brush via your screens, it might be harder to see the glitter coming through.
You need to see it in real life.
You do need to see it in real life. And it doesn't have to be a heat embossed image. It could be a stamped image.
Yeah.
Use your VersaFine.
Or the peel-offs as well. Peel-offs.
So, you know about me and peel-offs, don't you? No. Me and peel-offs have never got on over the years.
Friends?
I like that. Yeah, let's go with that. Me and peel-offs aren't friends.
Okay.
So, there's not many things at Hunkydory that I've not bought and tried. I can say it's been a number of years since I've gone back to peel-offs.
Oh.
Because,
we can change that up, don't you worry.
It's my job now. You know what I mean? I will do whatever I need to do for you guys at home, but when it comes to peel-offs, I'm telling you right now, don't think the most amazing things will happen.
Do you know what?
We'll have fun.
Natalie's a bit the same. Natalie's, they're not friends, but she makes the most amazing cards with them still.
Yeah.
So, maybe I do feel like dragged peel-offs into 2025.
Mhm.
You know, we've kind of, we've brought them into the future.
Brought them back, yeah.
We've made them quite funky.
Don't get me wrong, I've seen them when I've been through in the warehouse, and the images and the designs really are exceptional. And it's maybe just because I've not had a great experience. It's been a number of years.
Could be.
I myself has progressed, and of course the quality of peel-offs from way back 20 odd years ago to now will differ.
Oh no, they've come a long way.
Come a long way.
Yeah.
But look at that. I know it's not the full image, but then if I go, let's go that way, just to show you metallic. You've got the glitter as well, and how you can then start to watercolour with them. You can blend with them. So whether you're just, of course, going on to your 3 main cardstocks, you can do that, of course. Matte-tastic, absolutely brilliant. Blend with them, of course. You can then, of course, go in through your embossing folders, your stencils. Remember, as you were showing, Anne-Marie, you've got all, I don't stamp with it. I'm going to stamp with them just shortly.
Oh, fabulous.
You can stamp with them. It's just jam-packed full, hold in your hand. And the very first week I joined, one of the first projects I was doing was projects for the book.
Yes, yeah.
Is that okay? Do you
Yeah,
think,
no, that's incredible. Thank you
right
so
with that at home?
much. Yeah, definitely. We've loved all of those techniques. Lots of people saying, like, I didn't think you'd be able to watercolour with them, which is, you know, this is what I love about what we do at Hunkydory is we don't just release a new product. We spend time researching it and pulling all of those different techniques and ideas together so that you're going to get the best out of it when you get it home as well. You know, it's not just something that you'll use for one thing, just doodling or writing, and then you're never going to use them again. There's so many different ways that you can use these pens. They're just amazing. We do have some other bits and pieces on the show for you, some essentials we feel. Our Midnight Black stamping card is one of our all-time favourite products. We love this in the office. I can't even tell you how much we go through this cardstock. It's got 30% off as well, so it is just £6.99. You get 25 A4 sheets in there, and it is black through the core as well. So front and back and the core of that cardstock, it is absolutely gorgeous. It is 240 GSM as well, so it's a really lovely weight. We do also have the Craft, which also has 30% off. So that one is just £6.99, and that one's got 30 sheets in there. And I think this is 280. Yeah, 280 GSM. And again, it's like craft all the way through. It's got a slightly different colour on the back as well, so you can use either side if you want to, depending on what you're creating. But again, it's just a wonderful cardstock to work with because it's got that kind of texture. It's really cool. And then we've also got for you our Say It With Style pocket pads. We thought these would be really cool to add onto the show because you've got all of these kind of images that they don't need tons of colouring in. You can almost just highlight some of the areas with your gel pens. So we have got Say It With Style, pocket pad, winter warmers. They're not all open, so I can't flick through them all. This one is Fantastic Florals. So this would be great, you know, to get this home and do some little colouring. You've got only tiny little areas in here, so you don't have to do loads. You can add some accents. You could do a little bit of doodling in some of these as well. But they've all got that fabulous sentiment in there as well. So they're absolutely perfect for your gel pens. That one is Fantastic Florals. We have got Age to Perfection. This one is wonderful. There's some really cool, fun sentiments in here. They're just this one's one of my favourites. It's so cool. Really, really good fun. Great for absolutely everybody, this one. Some really fun, quirky little quotes. This one is just for laughs. This one's fun as well. Lots of puns in here. Follow your dreams. That's your excuse to go back to bed. Love that one.
That's what I've done joining here. Followed my dreams.
Absolutely. It is amazing, isn't it? It's so cool. Love these. So these are all half price. You can grab them for just £2.49. You've got 64 pages. Yep, 64 pages in here. They're A7 in size, so they're like kind of half little book size, if you will. Your pocket pads. They are just amazing. And you can use them as like kind of full focus on your cards if you want to. You can use multiple designs. You can fussy cut these. You know, you can do absolutely anything with them. They're brilliant. We have got Wonderful Worlds. I'm not going to go through them all because there's absolutely tons. We've got Cute Christmas. Let's have a little flick through this one. Oh, to our little sprouts at Christmas time. I mean, you can have metallic sprouts. They're going to look amazing. Merry Christmas there with a little snowman. Have a rawsome Christmas. Just fun. Love, love, love. We have got Family Christmas. And this one, which isn't open, is In the Snow. So all £2.49 on your Say It With Style pocket pads is selected ones, so make sure you check them out on the website. Are they under the category with the gel pens, Jess? Yeah, so you can find them nice and easily which ones are on offer. Let me show you some more makes before we head back over to Craig as well. And just showing you some of the gel pens used on those cardstocks as well. So this is one that Sarah Jane's done for us. And she's actually used the pastels on there and then blended that out as well with a little bit of water, so you can see how stunning that looks, creating those kind of gradient effects. And that's with your peel-offs. Looks gorgeous. This one I loved as well from Sarah Jane. I loved how she's created that. It just looks so cool. And I love how these pastels pop on here, even on our craft card. They look so good. This one is from Jessica. She's done a little freestyle doodle on there with the metallics on the black. We have got, this one was an absolute firm favourite yesterday at Hobby Maker. This one's from Sarah Jane. Look how stylish that looks.
Wow.
It's stunning, isn't it? So simple though.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning make. And then we've got some more of our cards just kind of colouring in our doodle pads. You can see that one there from Jessica using all of those fabulous pastels. This one from Sarah Jane. I love how she's cut into that and made it a larger project. This one is so cute from Kim. Using your dies, colouring in your dies with those gel pens.
That's so simple, isn't it?
Isn't it? This one as well, I love. And this is really cool, cutting into it and creating like a pyramage effect as well. You do get 4 of each of the designs in the doodle pads as well. And this one was one of yours as well, wasn't it?
Do you know something? I think that was the very first.
Oh.
So it wasn't my first project when I started here, but when I was doing the book, projects for the book, that was my very first one.
Cards. So cute, amazing. £25.97 for your gel pen bundle, which is going to get you the pens themselves, the project book, 64 doodle cards, and you're going to grab this because you will be spending over £20 as well, so that will be included in your order. You do not need to add this to your order as well. I forgot to mention that earlier. The team will add that for you, so you don't need to add it extra. Can you get them on the website though, Jess?
You can buy them on their own as well.
So you can buy it if you want more than one, but I would just place another order tomorrow. You can buy it, but if you're going to spend £20 anyway, just get one for free. You might as well. Okay, are you ready?
Right. Shall we do an actual demo where we're going to colour with them, we're going to do drop shadow with them,
Nice.
we're going to do a bit of blending with them, we're going to stamp with them as well. So we're going
doing
to incorporate, no pressure Craig, we're going to incorporate. But do you know what we'll get to use, or I'm going to be using as well, and it's probably one of my favourite tools, and I've had to keep quiet about it for years, and that is Hunkydory's stamping platform.
Pretty special, isn't it?
My absolute favourites. Love this one. Used to do videos and stuff like that on social, which I will be doing now with Hunkydory. Would be always using that one because it was in my own time. It's just brilliant. Absolutely love that one. But let's go in with one of the postcards here, because with the postcards, you don't have to keep it as it is. You can die cut it, you can change the shape if you want to. And I like masking. Now, this, I've used a lot of low tack tape over the years. This one's brilliant, absolutely brilliant, because it doesn't take any of the fibres away, or even if I'm die cutting with it, it doesn't stick to the card. But what I'm doing is I'm going to take 2 pieces and I'm just going to do them top and bottom here. So it's kind of like we're sectioning it off.
Are you lining it up to the actual design? Yeah.
So I'm lining it up right against the edge. If you want to have a bit of fun, you've got point of calls all the way at different bits, so I could run it along that section there, or I could run it along through maybe like the centre of the flowers, or I can go at angles. But as it is, I'm just going along
the top and bottom.
The top and bottom. So I've got those bits there. Doesn't matter how much I press, it's not going to take any card or that away. Now, I have got one already done because it would take a little while, but I've got the glitter rose I've also got the metallic emerald, and then I'm going to go in with the metallic royal blue, and then the pastel baby blue.
Nice.
And we're going to do a little bit of a section here. And what I'm going to do is, it was one of those, at first let's go, right, I'm going to do the back. So like these sections here, the back within the red. But then when you also look at it, Anne-Marie, that could be the front and that could be the back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's
So
a really cool design, isn't it, for that?
it is. It's got different levels here. So you work out yourself, what would you class as being the back? So way back into here is what I would class as being the back. And going in circular motions. And then you will see how you get a nice flow and it doesn't actually take long to build up that colour. I sat and it took me 1.5 episodes of Coronation Street to colour this. So, and I was
That's how we measure our time.
That's how we measure our time. Yep. Or a week's worth of Neighbours, whichever way. And going in, colouring. Said at the start, you can go back and forwards if you want, by all means, but it's just something that I always find circular motions. I seem to get a really nice lay down and a really nice smooth lay of colour. This is the glitter one that I'm using. And then I'm going to go, and I'm purposely going to go to this one because I'm going to colour over the edge there.
Okay, yeah.
And it doesn't matter because, of course, that tape's going to block the edge there.
Yeah.
Now, you could just do a pencil line if you wanted to, and then colour up to that pencil line.
You just don't have to think about it though with the tape, do you then?
You don't, not at all, not at all. So have a look. So there would be that one there as well. If you are, let's say you wanted this to be an oval, what I would do is I would die cut it first, then colour, simply because you don't want to colour the whole lot. You don't want to waste your time.
Or your ink, yeah.
So yeah, make it easy for yourself. So that's part of the back, that's part of the back. So I'm just going to do like this little section here. And then what we're going to do right within this centre, so this flower, so that centre point of the flower, we're going to go in, or the petal, I'm going to go in. Now this one's being the metallic, so we're going to work our way colouring that one in.
You could almost make this quite festive with your colours, couldn't you? They almost remind me of like little poinsettias, the shapes.
Funny enough, you'll see where I'm going with this card.
It's your colours though.
That's
if you've not done those colours, it wouldn't have that vibe
No.
at all, would it? It's
No.
so cool.
Not at all. And even although I'm going with that festive look and we're going with the green and the red, blue, even although you've got that icy cold look, you can still go in. And what it kind of does is it elevates that metallic emerald green. So I'm going to go in, and you can do sections. So when I say I'm going to blend them together, what I'm not going to do is what I've done with the rose and actually blend together. I'm going to lay down that baby pink, no it's not, baby blue, and then go in there, fill it in like so, and then I'm going to go in with a metallic royal blue, and it's entirely up to you. I just like to go into this section here, into there, and it's kind of creating that bit of a shadow, but you're overlaying a pastel with a metallic, and because you've got that really nice fine point, you can really get in there.
That detail, yeah.
But then, what about if you wanted to? Now, I've not done this on my finished one, but even go in just with little dots, if you want, in there. And then we could always go in with the blue in the middle. And then also then creating that little bit of height, or that appearance of height, metallic chocolate.
That sounds incredible.
Does, doesn't it? Wow, see, I'm not a big fan of milk chocolate. It's white chocolate I like.
Yeah, this is true.
Creating that little bit of a height, but then once you're done, do that whole lot in that same way.
Ooh, look how good that looks.
Look at that. So I'll lift it higher in a second, but if you can see, so remember the
that
red
sheen
is the glitter, then you've got that metallic. So if I go in that way, and then...
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
It's beautiful.
But then, just by creating that border, which you can colour the whole lot if you want, but I'm a big fan of doing
Look at that.
masking.
How satisfying.
Very satisfying. And you can keep using that.
Yeah,
keep
definitely.
using it. Peel that one back.
Love that.
And now we've got either our panel, it could be columns, whatever you want. But again, you've got that bursting. Go in with your little gems or your
Yes.
pearls in there as well if you
Nice.
want to. You can do that. Your gilding flakes if you want. But then what I've gone also in with is some bottled green, which is going to be the
Ooh.
backdrop. Now, if you are new to me or new to my style, you will know that I do like white frames. Very, very rare.
Amy's a white framer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very rare will you find that I go right to the edge. If I do, I'll leave maybe about 1/4 of an inch all the way round. But I also think I'm also a matte and layer. I love mattes and layers. But if you want to limit that, that's just one matte and layer. But that gives the appearance of an additional one because
Yeah.
we're framing it. It's up to you, but we'll set that to the side there for now. And then let's go in here. Now, I'm going to go in with this one here. I seen it on the website.
Oh, it's cute, isn't it?
But I want that banner
Yeah.
there. So let's go. Well, I've already die cut it, and I've done that before because it's all about showing off the pens. So if I've gone in white ink me card, and I've done 2, and you'll see why. So I'm going to go in with 'Tis the Season here. So I'm going to go in with my stamping platform, move that out the way here. Now, because this is quite a sizable banner, I've die cut it first because I've still got space to put my magnets in. If it was quite tight, what I would tend to do then is stamp and then add the die around it.
Yeah, yeah, I get you.
So if I go in there, and then we're going to pop that in, press that down, and then we're going to go in with, let's go in with, no, let's go back, we're going to stick with the glitter. So we're going to go in with the glitter red. I'm going to pop that under so you can kind of see. But all that I'm going to do is I'm just, as if I'm colouring an image, I'm just colouring over my stamp. Now this won't affect your stamp, it won't damage your stamp. It may over time colour your stamp, but as long as you've got your residual ink off there, it's not going to affect any future colours. You know, you can go in with a really light yellow after and you're going to be absolutely fine. But all that we need to do is just work our way along here, like so. I don't tend to do large images because you could be here for a little while.
Yeah.
I tend to keep to my sentiments.
Yeah.
But it's a good way to show how you can use them on your stamps and then work our way around over the top. Now you can either circle or even go in with dots just to layer it up, and it doesn't take long at all. And then we're going to work our way to that end. Our die cut's in place, ready to go. And then sometimes what you might find is you'll need to kind of just check the section. So what I mean by that is let's stamp that one out, press that down, lift that up. Now you might find that you just need to go in either with another section, or the other thing you can do is if you've got a water mister.
I was going to say, does it need a little...
Sometimes, not all the time.
No.
Sometimes. I'm just going to hold it back ever so slightly.
I guess we've got the aircon in here, which will be drying them a little bit quicker than probably for you at home.
If I need to, press that down there. So then, and then even then, if I need it just within that H, so I'm just going to dry that off because what I don't want to do is go in with my pen if there's a little pool of water. So just dry that off, go back, press that down, like so. We've got 'Tis the Season, and then move that one out the way.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
That snuck up on me.
Bring that one in. Sometimes it just comes from nowhere, doesn't it? Now, I know, just keeping an eye on the time there.
You all right for time? Don't worry.
Perfect, awesome. Now, if I was to do a drop shadow with the white card, you know, looks all right, but you don't really see it, because I do like my drop shadow. Colour them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I'm just seeing where my drop shadow would be. So, once again, circular motions. And you don't need to do the whole lot. All that you need to do is wherever you're going to see that cardstock, that's where you're going to colour. Doesn't have to be overly neat, although in saying that, because you've got a substantial gel within the gel pen, it's like it smooths itself out as well.
Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it?
It's really, really cool. And I just need to work my way to the end, and any other little sections that would be seen as your drop shadow, like so.
Love it. I just want to quickly, while you're doing that,
Go for
just
it, yeah.
clarify a question that we've had in the comments on YouTube. So Robin had asked, we're not losing any of our current presenters, are we? Absolutely not. We are not losing anyone on the team. Of course, our wonderful Natalie will be going on maternity leave in the next couple of months. But she will be coming back, so do not worry. Craig is not replacing anybody, and Craig is not going anywhere when Natalie comes back either. We just now have a complete team in the creative department, which is fabulous. So yeah, Craig is long term, and nobody's going anywhere, so do not worry.
And the whole team, everyone here, every single person, but specifically obviously the TV team that I work with, have all been great. To be honest, we have such a laugh.
Oh, we do, don't we?
We all sit together, yeah. I mean,
yeah, we've got a full bank of desks. We're the only team in the office with a full bank of desks, I'll have you know.
Kat sits just right across from me and just comes out with these incredible questions sometimes. It's just, my mind boggles.
Yeah.
It's like amazing. And then, of course, you've got Nat, and then you've also got Bex. Amy, oh my God. Do you know what? I love what, it sounds a bit stalkerish, but because Amy's so creative in her concepts,
Yeah.
it's amazing to actually just, when I should be working, watching her, just kind of seeing
she's
how it
amazing,
comes to
isn't
life,
she?
isn't it? It's so, so good. And that's it, everyone brings something different. But look at that. So if I pop
That's
that
so
in there
cool.
and press that one down, I'm now creating my own drop shadow, which if I bring that in, now that can go there, but look at this as well. Bit of vellum, even then, just to break it up,
Oh, cute.
which can go into there. So I'm not losing any of that
No.
colour, muting it slightly with the vellum, but then to finish off, what I also just want to do is add some holly leaves.
Okay.
And I could, of course, easily die cut it within the bottled green or any of your green colour card. But why do that when we can colour match it with our gel pens? So if I pop that in there, so before I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap that one round. And actually, even before then, you know your vellum
Oh,
inserts?
yeah.
You could either do that,
That is cool as well.
or what about draw around them?
Ooh.
That's cool. Now, I wouldn't necessarily put it straight onto there because I've got the image, but it's giving
Yeah.
you that idea of
Yeah.
what you can do. Start to draw around them as well. There's just so many ways in which you can start to use your gel pens. Some of the ways even I didn't think of as well. You get them home, you start playing, and you think, oh, love that. So let's just add that onto there. Pop that over the top. So that gives me my base. If I go in with "'Tis the Season," and another thing, can I just say, your adhesives are absolutely incredible.
Well, we don't like to brag.
I do class myself as an adhesive geek. I am one of those weirdos that like adhesives.
Yeah, me too. I'm not
And
going to lie.
The right adhesive for
Yeah.
the right job, and
We
brilliant.
found loads of good ones when we went to the trade show in February, which will be coming. I can't remember when it is that they're arriving, but yeah, we've got some good glues coming.
Nice.
Very exciting.
Now, I've just die cut these ones. So these ones were from the Festive Outline Foliage. And I will colour in a couple, but look, that one's them metallic, been coloured in. So if I go back in, this time I'm going to go in with the Shamrock.
I
And
love the shamrock. It's a really lovely colour, isn't
it's
it?
a nice colour, yeah. And it is different from the emerald as well. You do get that difference
Yeah.
in greens. But all that you could do, if you wanted to colour a section and then die cut it, that for me is wasting. What I would do is exactly like this. Because that gel pen evens itself out, you don't have to worry. You can just go straight over. Or remember what I showed you with the craft mat, why not just do a little bit of a scribble and then watercolour with them? But then you can colour a whole lot. I'm going to move to the side there. And then this, you're going to be left with your own smooth but glittery
Gorgeous.
or metallic or pastel holly leaves.
I mean, think about the dyes that you've got in your stash
Exactly.
at home that you can now just colour in, do all these cool techniques on.
All of them you can do. If you've got glue gel, you can pop them in. And I like the fact that this is like a skeleton holly,
Yeah,
that
me
it's not
too.
a solid one. So therefore, you're seeing through the vellum, but into the back with the pattern. Press that down. But shows the colouring, the layering, the blending, the stamping, the drop shadow, die cutting and colouring, creating a nice card from an image that you wouldn't necessarily have thought of that would be Christmas, and simply by changing the colour, adding the sentiment, and then there's your Christmas card from the gel pens.
Gorgeous.
Like so.
Love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Lots and lots of love for all the different things that you've shown us. Like so many people saying, I'd never thought of doing that with the gel pens. You know, aren't they fabulous? My favourite comment is from Lynn's, and she said, let me find it again. What a design team they have got now. Isn't it the best? It's just awesome. It really is. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick weekly reminder, and then we're going to recap those brand new gel pens. So we have got for you this week 2 lucky winners that are going to win the school stationery bundle. So you're going to get your rainbow scissors, you're going to get your metal edge ruler, you're going to get your desktop tidy, you're going to get your Prism watercolour pencils, and you're going to get 12 glue sticks, 12 purple glue sticks, worth £70.84. But you need to like, share and answer the correct answer to our question, which is, Craig might be a master crafter, but what was his worst subject at school? Is it A, science, B, history, or C, maths? Let us know what you think the answer is. I loved all of those subjects.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. History was one of my favourites. I was a right history geek. Yeah, Joseph is the same as well. It's funny, isn't it?
See, I can't say anything because it might
No, you
give
can't.
away.
You can't say anything.
So
No. There's all sorts. I mean, all the answers are coming through. You're just gonna have to guess at them all throughout the week to be in with a chance of winning. Okay, so we have got for you today. I need to move it all out of the way again now. There's so much of it, Jess. Takes over. I'm going to just pop it back down there with my tie that we're getting on my nerves. Okay, we have got for you the most incredible brand new Prism gel pens with the most beautiful storage. It is just, I mean, just imagine, right, like being on the train or something and just opening up these. I just feel like everyone will be like, oh, they look cool. They're just fabulous. Absolutely love them. You're going to get all of your gel pens, 30 pens in total, 10 metallic, 10 pastel and 10 glitter. You're going to get your project book, which has got 19 different ways of using your incredible gel pens. Stacey has put this together for us and it is absolutely amazing. It is just so cool. I was really lucky to get to work on some of the projects with Stacey on this and I had an absolute blast. You can get everything on its own, but obviously the best value is of course in that bundle. And then you can also going to get in there these amazing doodle postcards as well. So you have got 16 different designs in here. You are going to get 4 of each, which I love, because if you're just having a little bit of play, you can kind of do a practice one. I would definitely get another set of these because they are so cool, and for just £5.69 it's such a good price point to just grab another, let the kids have a play with them as well, because they're just so much fun. They really are. You've got kind of shapes like this, like geometric ones, but then we've also got like floral designs that you can colour in, things like that. So they're included in there as well. It saves you £8, which is like your book free, your project book free, and a little bit more, is it? No, just the project book, isn't it? And if you spend over £20, you're going to get this amazing pencil pouch included as well on orders over £20. So it's just a good day to be here, for sure. It's just wonderful. I've got some more makes for you, actually. Look at this that Kat's done for us. She's coloured ribbon with her gel pens.
Oh, wow.
How cool is that? There you go, you can see it a little bit better there. So satin ribbons, and this one is a stamp. So she's actually stamped onto ribbon. How cool is that? I love that. This is really pretty from Jessica. Love that one. This one as well. So again, using the peel-offs there and colouring that design in. I love the simplicity of that one with the addition of the gemstones. It's just so cute, isn't it? This is stunning as well from Sarah Jane, using our stamps, our silhouette stamps. Another stamped one here from Kim. You can see that little bit of shimmer. This one is just, look at this. How amazing is that? This is actually, I don't even know if we have this pad anymore. It's called a Kaleidoscope pad, but it is really, really cool, isn't it? And this one as well from Jessica with the layering masks. Look at the blend on there and the way that goes together because of those layering masks. It's gorgeous. This one, love. Absolutely stunning. And this one as well, using that same design that Craig's just used, but look how different it is in different colours. Stunning, absolutely gorgeous. That's another one from Jessica there. Okay, we have got a sketch challenge. It says roll VT. How exciting. So I have a sketch.
Okay.
Am I just giving this to Craig?
This is from the mag tomorrow. The sketch challenge in that mag.
One more time.
That's sketch challenge you've got
Yeah.
from the mag that's launching tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So this, the new magazine, subscribers will have got theirs already, I guess. Yeah?
No, sent out today, I think.
Oh, okay. So
That's my fault.
it's all your fault, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
we didn't want anyone to find out.
Nope.
I mean, not that we were told anyone last week, really obviously. So this is the sketch challenge that's featured in the next issue of Crafty with Hunkydory, which is officially released tomorrow. So I'm giving this to Craig.
Yep.
Yeah? What are you sketch challenging with? Do you know about this?
All that I was told is you'll give me a sketch.
Oh, okay. So you've had zero prep?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what are you using?
Well, I was going to be using the pad and the gel pens
Okay.
because being at home, thankfully, I'd been playing and other bits. So, right, 8x8.
Okay. No messing.
No messing. So what I was doing, in case you wonder, how have you got your 8x8 out? Because I knew a sketch was coming up. So I thought, right, let's go 8x8.
Okay.
And we're going to use these.
Oh, nice.
So all with the gel pens. So while Anne-Marie was speaking there a minute ago, I've also dug
Ooh, some colours out.
these out,
Nice.
some colours out. So just in case anyone's like, well, you didn't know, but you've got your colours ready. Yeah, because I had these ones ready.
We have to do the colouring.
We'll have to, absolutely.
Because we'd be here all day.
Absolutely.
Which we don't love, but we do have jobs to do.
So that's in the book that Stacey done. Just, I've gone in a little bit stronger. And, you know, again, something about leaving banners and strips. I seem to like leaving banners and strips. So let's go in with my paper trimmer here. So 8x8 card. Let's move that one out the way here. And I'm going to go in. It seems to be at least one layer there. So let's go in at 7 3/4 by 7. Actually, do I want the silver? No, I think I want this turquoise blue here. Let's go in 7 3/4. So going back to what I was saying before, I very, very rarely do I go to the edge. Now, thankfully in this sketch, it's got a layer here. So I'm going to go in. This is where I've got 1/4 inch all the way round. So if I bring that back in, we can see. So what I could do, so that one's got tag the pen in here. I could, let's go in and Let's go, and I must have left my large scissors on the desk. Not that there's plenty here.
Oh yeah, they're just all labelled up so you don't steal anything.
Is that what? So
Yeah.
that's what I've got to do. I've got to label.
No, it's just the studio.
Oh, the studio ones.
Yeah,
Got
the studio are all labelled up so we know.
You'll learn.
I'll
Yeah.
soon learn. Soon learn.
Yeah.
This might actually go to my advantage here because it's symmetrical. I love symmetry. What I can actually do, now I know we've got our tag punches, but what I can do is I can meet right into the middle there, corner to corner.
Oh, cute. And create your own
Which
banner.
gives me that one. I can use that one elsewhere. So is it going to be too strong on the back? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Now, this bit here, because that can be my topper. Now,
Yeah.
I know there's dies at the side somewhere, but I'm not going to worry because I was using this to hold down all my bits because the aircon's on. This is also where I would say, as we said beforehand, that is to cut or die cut first. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that out, and I've spent all that time on the
Yeah.
outside edge. So therefore, cut first, and then you can come along and then colour. But let's take, I'm going to use my glitter gel pen,
Nice.
black. Let's go all
Old school cutting circles.
old school. It also means if you are left with a little bit of black showing,
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
You
'cause
could make a
you're going
feature of it, couldn't you?
to make a feature, plus you're going to get that little tinge of the glitter
Nice.
just sparkling away there. So we can flow all,
And you could still use that edge.
of course you can.
And put centre it in
100%.
the middle, couldn't you? Or
Absolutely.
something. You know,
Yep.
maybe one of the parchment ones, have that little aperture, it would look lovely.
It would. Thing is, if you are going to be using a die, you're not going to have that cut-in section.
No, but you could even stick that back
Stick it
together,
back
couldn't
down
you?
with
We would.
a topper or a bow or
Yeah,
something.
a little ribbon or something.
Just to cover that up. So if we do that, if we just make sure that it's completely flat here, let's just take a little bit of tape just so you can show it's made it right up together.
You wouldn't even know.
And then again, actually,
Seamless.
that actually works really quite
Yeah,
nice. I
with
like
the
how you've
sentiment
got
in
that.
there.
Yeah,
It'd
exactly.
look really pretty, wouldn't it?
Oh, right, right. Do we have? I'm
What do you
looking-
need?
Something slightly smaller. Can I take from the back here?
I mean, I
Right.
could just get you some dies, if you'd like.
You know what? Let's just put pressure on myself. Why not? Let's go for it. Let's go for it here. So, let's draw around there. This is going to look smart or totally disastrous. And the people that don't know me will be like, Hunkydory have brought him on.
Let's go smart, it's fine. It's going to look amazing.
So let's run and cut. So I'm still making a feature of that petal. Now at first glance, that sketch looks like I've got a layer with a topper on the top, whereas I'm going to be a little bit deceiving here. In actual fact, that middle layer, like so, that middle layer is actually going to be that one.
Oh,
and
nice.
that one is going to sit in the middle there
Cute.
to create that framework. And then, so if I move that one, I'm going to do a bit of matte and layering with. Now I don't know if I want to, I don't want to see that because that'll bug me. So
Yeah, but you could cut that away.
we can just do the same again.
Yeah.
Once I'm roughly happy with that, and go right. And again, if you're using the black, don't worry because you've got that sparkle.
Yeah.
You don't have to use the black. You
No,
can use
you could
any
use
of the other
pencil if
ones.
you wanted, yeah.
But if I move, or if I cut all the way around there, just so that we can make sure it's not been seen. Now you can of course emboss that back edge, or you've got many of your geo paper pads that you could be using. If we can put that there just so you can see where I'm going here. Like so.
Nice.
Actually, I really quite like that.
It's cute.
And I'm needing a strip.
You could use a ribbon.
So,
We've got a box of
ribbon,
ribbons if
we've
you
got a
want
box
that.
of ribbon.
So just to your left on the trolley, I
And the
think the
trolley.
second
Oh, yeah.
shelf.
Here we go. Do you know what I should have done? Is I should have come in, because I've been here like, what, a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and just found everything. Can you manage to get it
Fine.
out? Is it wedged?
There we go, that's it. There we go. Now, I think, ooh,
That's quite nice.
it's a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's a good call,
That's
because
quite
many,
nice. Oh, you could do a couple.
you could do a couple.
Yeah.
Within sketches, some people may think that the layers have to be card.
No, absolutely.
They
I always love this because
They
they can
don't.
be like textures. You can change
Anything.
the size of things as well. You know, you don't have to have a really skinny border. You could have
No,
a
not
chunky
at all.
border.
And then even if we were to break that up with, let's go with that.
I have just seen a really exciting comment from the team that says, head over to the Hunkydory Hub to find out how you can take part in our sketch challenge for a chance to win £100 worth of reward points. That's exciting.
Okay.
It's new news.
Can I enter this?
No, you're not allowed. That's cheating.
I get to play with all the Hunkydory goodies on a daily basis. So, right. So if I move that, yeah, because what's going to happen is, although I didn't want to see that pattern behind,
The ribbon will be nice
the
though.
ribbon will be quite nice.
Cute.
Obviously, it's going to be straight, and then we're going to have the layers. Right. Yep, I'm happy with that. Yep, so we've got our layers which are running over. Yep, like so. Or to be a little bit more pedantic, let's do it the way that the sketch actually shows. So if we run that one like so, like that, and I can stick it down. Yep, rightio, I'm going to stick this down.
All sorted.
All sorted. So let's go in with use my tape runner. 9 times out of 10, when I've got that little bit more time, I love my double-sided tape. That tends to be my go-to. I'm more of a dry adhesive than a wet adhesive. But you use whatever you like.
We're all different, aren't
We're all
we, with our
different,
adhesives? Yeah.
All different. I'm just going to make sure. Yep, okay, let's go with that one. And then what I'm going to do, just so it doesn't move, let's go, because it was going, oh no, it was over and needed to add my tape. Let's pop the tape on there. I'm just doing this just so that I can secure it as I feed that one through. And then it goes to show that we're not wasting anything. What could have been waste,
Yeah.
I've then turned around and actually used it within my favour. Let's pop that one there.
Got the real boss, Anne, watching. She just said, Craig, I'm so impressed with this on the hoof challenge.
I'm actually quite impressed with myself, to be honest, as well. I really am. I really am. Let's press that one down like so. So weaving it in, weaving it out.
Nice. I love that,
Pop that
with the
one.
ribbons.
And it's nice. And it makes it as well that little bit more tactile.
Yeah.
So you've got that tactile, touchy-feely, you've got your smoothness, then of course you've got where of course that tag at a pennant then layers over the top, your additional layer with the postcard,
Lovely.
which then dips in because we've cut that out. Then you've got the ribbon. So let's add our tape there and then there. And then to create that little bit of extra height, let's pop the topper that we've created on my favourite form adhesive, and that is foam pads.
We love a foam pad.
Some things will never, ever change. That's my love for a foam pad. Which, if you didn't know, I know most of you at home will already know, but if you've come along and watch to see me, which I appreciate, and didn't know, Hunkydory do incredible black foam pads as well,
Yeah.
which not everyone knows about. So check them out on the website. So if I go in, let's go in. I don't quite want the 4 mils. Let's go in.
I love when we get someone new because we could get quite blasé about what we've got because we use it every day.
Yeah.
And it's not new to us anymore. So I love it when we have a new member of the team because everything obviously is brand new for you.
Yeah.
So it's great to just kind of revisit some of those products that we kind of take for granted.
Well, that's it, yeah, because it's not something that all that I was doing there is, because I've still got that bit of wiggle there with my foam pad. And
do you need some construction glue?
We've got some construction glue as well. Oh, perfect.
It's open, be careful.
It's open.
There's going to be a really good like blob of glue in there though. It's like my favourite thing ever.
The big blob of glue?
Yeah. Oh, it's not as gluey as I expected. It's a bit disappointing that.
There we go, that's it. Just to say as well, this, correct me if I'm wrong, this isn't alcohol glue, construction glue.
No, it is solvent based.
Solvent based, yes.
It is a solvent based glue, yeah.
Perfect, yeah. There we go, and then
why it's got a good smell.
let's go in there.
Nice.
Press that down, that secured the ribbon. So I've got, now I'm going 8x8, that could be 6x6,
Yeah.
it could be 7x7, it could be 4x4 if you want, you just descale it. But I've got my layer, I've got my pennant, my tag there, I've got, which was going to be the waist, is actually the back layer, then that circle's going to be my topper, and then I've broken it up with some
amazing
ribbon within that one.
I love that, thank you so much.
You are welcome, and that was all coloured within the gel pens prior.
Fabulous, absolutely incredible. We love it. Lots of love for that card, and I think everyone's very impressed with how you've done the sketch challenge with the gel pens with minimal information. It was a little bit mean that. That's your first day of school done.
Well, can I come back? Am I going on detention?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Have you enjoyed the show?
Do you know what? I really have. I really, really have. I know a few of them out there were laughing beforehand when I said I was really quite nervous because I've not done, it's 8 weeks since I've done anything like this again.
I think I find it myself, like I'd not been to Hobby Maker for almost a month. So like yesterday I was like, I don't know, it's a funny little nerve that you get, isn't it? Yeah.
And I was just so excited to get started. I think what helped is I have been here for a few weeks before.
Yeah.
It helps, obviously, I'm good friends with you. I know most of the team here, and every single one from walking in that door have just been so welcome and so helpful. And I am just so glad, not only for myself, but for you guys now. You don't have to worry about slipping up. Because the other thing is on the back of the cards, I couldn't write my name on the back of the cards.
No, we've not been able to give him credit for any of his makes.
Really, that's for the guys at Hobby Maker.
Yes.
Because you guys would know here not to say
Yeah.
my name, whereas they would just say it.
Yeah, Dave and Nigel particularly.
Yeah.
They'd have just said it, the pests. But yeah, everyone is very much looking forward to seeing you at Hobby Maker as well. And it is your first day there tomorrow.
It is indeed. Yes,
How
it is
exciting.
indeed. Yes, you've given me actually two cracking launches tomorrow.
Yes, so tomorrow you are going to be bringing us the Everlasting Poppies at 1 o'clock, Crafting with Hunkydory issue 85 at 4 o'clock, and at 7 o'clock you're back with that Everlasting Poppies. It is stunning, isn't it?
Stunning.
There are no words. There aren't enough words to tell you how beautiful that collection is. You are going to absolutely love it. So make sure you tune in tomorrow and join Craig over at Hobby Maker.
Next up, with me?
I am coming with you. I'm coming with you. Just coming to hold his hand for the start of the show, just to make sure he's okay. No, it's more, we're just cementing you under the Hunkydory brand.
Yeah.
So I think people seeing us together will realise where you live now. Next up on Hunkydory TV, get ready for a sneak peek of the latest Crafting with Hunkydory magazine, plus lots of incredible savings and crafty essentials. Your teachers, Amy and Bex, will be here at 10 a.m. Do not be late, or you'll be in trouble with them too if you're late tomorrow. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you for all the love that we've had for Craig. It has been absolutely incredible. Craig will have a Hunkydory Facebook page, so you'll be able to follow him on there as well. We'll get that. I'm assuming we're doing that today. Is it up and running already? Get over, give it a like. Make sure you get everybody's, because Stacey's got one now, Kelly's got one now. Dan obviously has his. I don't know if anyone's seen Dan's as well. Make sure you get over to all of our Facebook pages, because we can share some little secrets and things. That's all the fun, isn't it? Okay, that's everything. Thank you all so much. We will see you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.